Almost forgot about the mic. Hi traders, good morning and welcome to the Forex Morning Coffee, and trust everyone is having a good week so far. We've got a few trades in that we're going to go ahead and take a look at this morning. Still holding on to the euros, quite a few of the euro crosses. Didn't see any closed positions this week so far, and didn't see any new positions being picked up, but we'll go ahead and take a look and see what's going on. Now, I said we're going to be in the money on Thursday. Hey, listen here. Thursday's not done yet, right? We've still got until the end of the day. So we're still in some trades, and we'll take a look and see where we're sitting right now. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Aussie US dollar. I was thinking about taking my profit yesterday. I decided to keep the trade on. I know it's in the fourth wave structure. The fifth wave is going to push it back up to the upside. We'll have that final push to the upside. Maybe also go ahead and test old support become resistance. We'll check all that out and see why we're holding on to the trade. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the actual chart. Now, good morning, Doug. Doug says, what's up? Good morning, Doug. We got Leslie in the house. Good morning, Leslie. William, good morning from Oklahoma. We got Rex. Good morning, Rex. Jeff is in the house. Jeff says, love the the organ music. Yeah, it's pretty chill, right? Nothing's. I could play some rap if you want, all right? We can do some rap if you want. We got Carlos in the house. We got Denise. Good morning, Denise. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on here in the marketplace. So firstly, before we go ahead and get started, I like to always go ahead and reflect on what we currently have with the trades that are pending, right? We've got some trades like the pound Canadian. We're looking for a bullish alert. Let's go ahead and take a look at the pound Canadian. And move into pound Canadian right here. All right, so pound Canadian as is that the target for this week? Really? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a pound Aussie. What am I talking about? Oh, we're talking about Lewis. Let's go to pound Canadian. All right, so there it is. Pound Canadian has definitely gone ahead and hit its target for this week. So we're going to go ahead and say hit target. You know what I should do? Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. Go ahead and double check, make sure that there's no actual trade set up right here. All right, so pound Canadian. All right, yeah, no pound Canadian set up this week, so we're going to go ahead and say hit target this week. And that means no opportunity, no trade. Let's go to pound JPY. Pound JPY. And pound JPY continues to move sideways. Nothing happening on that one. So it's still got an unhit target. It still remains a low probability. Let's go to pound US dollar. Take a look at pound US dollar. Pound US dollar has hit its target for the week. No trading opportunity this week. So go ahead and mark it off as a hit target. And this is now going to be changed to no trade opportunity. And then what else we got here? What about Euro New Zealand dollar? Let's take a look at Euro New Zealand dollar. Euro New Zealand dollar remains inside a sideways range. I'm seeing this also to stay and remain as a low probability for this week. And then Euro CAD. Let's take a look at Euro CAD. EuroCAD, whoa, looks like it's trying to become a trading opportunity this week, but looks like no can do. Nothing on the EuroCAD this week. I'm surprised though, with the Canadians cutting their rates 50 basis points yesterday. I would expect some sort of a stronger rally on the Euro Canadian. But then again, we have to go back and say, well, the euro's been weak over the last few weeks. It's going to take a lot for it to go ahead and push back up through stronger resistance, and that's probably what's happening right here. So nothing on the Euro CAD as of yet. So that pretty much wraps up the opportunities for this week. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trades that we're currently in at the moment right now. Good morning, Laura. Laura says, hi, everyone. Everyone, please say hi to Laura. All right, come on. Make Laura feel comfortable. Hi, Laura. All right, here we're going to go. we're going to go ahead and check out. Let's go to. Let's take a look at the trades that we opened up. Where's my trades? Open trades. All right, so these are the open trades right here. You can see that we're still in the money on the Aussie US dollar right here. Not as much as we had yesterday. We had a bit of a retracement since then. And so we are probably going to go ahead and review that again. And then if you take a look at the pairs that we had open, the pairs that were in the money yesterday, not in the money today. Right, not in the money today. So we're going to go ahead and review and find out, are we missing out on something? Is there something we're missing out on? So let's go ahead and start off right at the top, Euro, New Zealand dollar. We're going to look at Euro, New Zealand dollar first. And I'm going to go to my larger time frame. I got to get rid of some of my workspaces here. Man, I got a lot of workspaces. So Euro, New Zealand dollar is the first pair we're going to go ahead and check out. All right, there we go. And here it is. We're currently in some sells, right? We're selling on the Euro, New Zealand dollar. And price is now, was moving towards its target down here, but now pushed up a little higher. Let's go take a look at the larger time frame. So remember what we've said, right? We've said that, hey, we have to get into the habit of understanding that price will find resistance. If it breaks through resistance, and go to the next level of resistance, and then we're possibly going to go ahead and see some breakdown because that's a long-term trend line. Now, at this resistance right here, we're still below the resistance level, right? So which means that we're still anticipating price to be rejected off that level and to continue to work its way back down south. Now, we spoke about the support right here. As price traded above it, it was a previous high which created resistance. Now it's a support level. It looks like we're holding at that support, right? But I think it's going to be just temporary, right? I don't believe it's going to be long term. Don't think we have enough left into this week to go ahead and blow through that. But we are holding a little bit at that support. Look at those indecision candles right here. Now, this candle that you're seeing right here, we don't have any bearish candlestick formation. Don't look at this bearish engulfing and say, well, big dog, come on, man. We got a bearish engulfing right there. That should, look here. It engulfed a teeny weeny, itsy bitsy little candle right there. So we're not going to even go ahead and focusing on a bearish engulfing. So we did have a gap over the weekend. That gap was filled, right? This is the gap that we had right here. That gap's been filled. And so this could just be some range-bound trading as price continues to retest that resistance. But I'm expecting, if it's not going to happen this week, then maybe next week. All right, we're going to see some sort of correction move. All right, it's not happening yet. I'd like to see price trade below this level right here. If we can trade below that level there and stay below that level, all right, and give us some sort of candlestick formation at the top there. Look here. Hey, you have to also understand that these indecision candles you're seeing right here, these indecision candles right here are actually pretty cool. And the reason why it's good to see that is because when price hits support and resistance and we have indecision candles become a lot more effective at support and resistance than it would be in the middle of a range or the middle of a trend. All right. So when you see these indecision candles right here at support and resistance, it's something we need to pay attention to. All right. And so this is good. It's a good sign that price is hitting resistance. That's confirming our resistance level. All right. Now we got Jeremy says that Gary captured 93 pips overnight. Fantastic, Jeremy. Good for you. Congratulations, my friend. Hey, listen here. 93 pips is a great start for any day. All right, now we've got a trader who says how to determine when the target is hit. Do you use the weekly encapsulation for the previous week? We know that the target's hit when price hits that level. All right, when price hits our pivot levels, Jeremy, we're then calling that a hit. Sorry, not Jeremy, Hawk. Hope we're calling that a hit target, right? Okay, so guess what? We'll be talking about the euro, New Zealand dollar tomorrow again. All right, we're going to be talking about that again tomorrow. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next trade that we're in currently right now. Now, I guess the big question here is, am I concerned about the euro New Zealand dollar? All right. Do I have brandy inside my coffee this morning? All right. Am I shaking at my boots and thinking that I'm going to be in trouble on the euro New Zealand dollar? The answer is no, I don't have brandy in my coffee this morning. So that should be an answer already, okay? So I'm not concerned about the euro New Zealand dollar, and I'm going to continue to hold on to that position. And if it means me take it through the weekend, then so be it, all right? I'll be back on Sunday, ready to rock and roll. Why? Because traders, I know I have good equity management on my trades. If I pick up a few more trades, it's not a big deal, all right? Very important that we make sure that we manage that risk, all right? Now, my risk tolerance may be okay for me, but it may not be okay for you. So that's why everyone has to go ahead and figure out what their risk tolerance is and what is it that's going to keep you in business. I'm going to say this again. The key word and the emphasis here is stay in business, all right? We don't want to go ahead and pick up some trades and get good returns over a short period of time, but when we get into some drawdowns, that's when we go ahead and close the doors, right? The key and the most important thing here is stay in business, my friends, all right? Very important. Good equity management, manage the risk. And by the way, if you say, well, big dog, I'm cool with 50% risk on my trade. Well, okay, you got a high risk tolerance, but that doesn't mean that's the right risk tolerance that you should be applying to your trade, right? Be smart, be wise, be educated on exactly how you should be able to manage that risk, all right? Listen here, traders. Anytime you trade any sort of multi-level entry points, you've got to be able to identify, what is your max drawdown, what is your potential profit on that trade, what is your strategy around multi-entry levels, does it line up with the risk that you're applying to your trades? All of that stuff needs to be incorporated into your plan, right? And everyone needs to have a plan, right? You need a plan to execute your rules just as it's been laid out in the logic, all right? Very important there. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what else we've got here. We've got Euro Aussie. We've got 4 positions on the Euro Aussie and Euro CAD the same way. So let's go Euro Aussie and Euro CAD. Check that out. I'm going to go to Euro Aussie first. Now, before I do, let me just check out the news right here, because if we're getting some bullish movement in the all right, good. So we got some trade balance yesterday. That's good for the Aussies. That's great. But let me go take a look and see this morning. We had no news out this morning. We're getting a bit of oil news coming out today, all day long. It's the OPEC meetings. That normally gives a little bit of volatility to the US oil, and we may see, of course, the Canadian affected by that as well. But then later this afternoon, we do have the Bank of England and Bank of Canada, both governors speaking around about midday today. And then again, retail sales for the Aussie. I'm not too worried about the retail sales this evening. And then coming in tomorrow, we've got some Canadian news and, of course, some US dollar news. Now, I'm not seeing anything coming across the board in Europe. Let's take a look here and see. All right, still obviously a lot of stuff going around Brexit and the plans around Brexit. We do see OPEC news coming across the board. Not very important news. It's low moving market news, if I can call it that. I don't know, I'm just giving it a label. So we don't have a lot of news flashes. I call news flashes important news that affects the market direction. And I'm not seeing that at the moment right now. So I'm pretty relaxed with the fact that we should still be good right here. And I don't see any Aussie news coming out either, or New Zealand news. So we should be good. So let's go to the Euro. Let's go to Euro Aussie. And I believe that's the one that we're in on 4 positions, right? Yeah, Euro Aussie, 4 positions deep on that one there. Okay, this is the one right here. So we had a nice little move off the upside. So we're definitely getting some euro. Hang on. Let me see if I go the other euro crosses. It's definitely euro strength right now. Now, if I look at my gauge down here below, it doesn't tell me that we have got that much strength coming up. We got strength, but I guess if I take a look at like US dollar weakness, New Zealand weakness, Aussie weakness, CAD weakness, so it looks like the euro and the pound will go ahead and rally against the Asian pairs, and we also got the commodity pair, the Canadian as well, also showing a little bit of weakness today. And well, okay, so here is let's go back to the Euro Aussie. So here's the Euro Aussie, and it's been pretty strong move on the Euro this morning. I must be missing something in the news. I'm going to go ahead and read up on that, figure out what's going on here. But we've definitely seen some stronger Euro movement right here. Now, I can't believe that this could be weaker Aussie news or weaker New Zealand news, because there seems to be across the board on all the Euro crosses, we've seen some strength in the Euro. So the Euro is stronger than what my gauge is actually anticipating right here. And I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see what's going on, see what's happening. That's interesting. Let me go ahead and refresh. I'm just going to go ahead and refresh this page. I just got to go ahead and do a refresh right here. I want to see something. I just saw my my balance on my end zone trader was halted a little bit there. All right, so there was an update, or at least going to be an update to this weekend. All right. Okay, so nothing has changed. All right. Euro strength continues here. All right, Euro strength continues. I think the same thing applies to the Euro Aussie as to what applied to the Euro New Zealand dollar. We're at resistance right here. We should absolutely be thinking bearish. All right, we should absolutely be thinking bearish. I'm not going to change anything regarding to my positions on the Euro Aussie. Price moved up here. We hit resistance. We're in on 4 positions. And if I actually go take a look over here, let's see here. Euro Aussie, this is the one right here. Yeah, we were in the money at some point. All right, we were in the money yesterday. And then we had this rally. Now, if I look at the movement here, and I can go down, I do see wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Price is going to take out the wave 4 right here. And then we're going to have a larger AB boundary here. This will be A up here at the top. This will be down here at the bottom. This is the correction move, ABC correction move right here. This is my C correction move. So as price takes out the highs right here, maybe at that point we're going to start to see some bearish move to the downside. So this is creating a larger AB boundary right here. And if I drew up my trend lines going across right here, I think we're going to see the backside of that trend line also tested there as well. So not only do we have an ABC correction move taking out wave 4, but we also see a large AB boundary at the backside of a trend line too. That's what I'm seeing from a quick analysis on that. Let me go down to the lower time frame. Let's go ahead and see if we can find what I'm looking for here. And this is really what it is right here. That's the backside of the trend line right there. We drew up right here. See, price is trading slightly through that. This is the AB. If I go ahead and use my smart waves going down, there we go, smart waves from the top here. You can see that we had, there it is, wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we're in an ABC correction. I believe that would be the A down here. That would be the B right there. So we're in an ABCD correction move, and price should stall, well, as it takes out the high right here. So as it takes out wave 4 high, we're looking for price to come back down below this channel line right here. All right, so we'll keep an eye on this. So like I said, no changes to the Euro Aussie as I had with the Euro New Zealand dollar. Let's go to Euro CAD. And yeah, it moved to the 1 hour. I'm going to move it back to the daily. The gauge moved to the 1 hour instead of the daily when I refreshed. All right, so let's go back to let's go take a look at this one right here. We had a nice retest of the backside of the trend line right here. And so we had if you look at the long-term trend, now just for those that were wondering, we're actually on the EuroCAD in swing trading. Here's my swing trading setups right here. Let me just change this to 85. On our swing trades on the EuroCAD, we actually said that we are going to be buying that support right here. We're actually, yesterday we made a decision, we're looking to buy at support. So we're looking for price. In fact, price did come back to retest the backside trend line, and we started looking to go long. So on a lot of these positions, we may not be in a position where price has retraced back yet. Well, we had a retracement, not a very long short-term downside move. It was very quick, and it did retest in one candle. There it is, that one candle right here. But then we did get, of course, the market moving back. This is actually due to the rate cut for the Canadians. When they cut the rates 50 basis point, that retracement that we saw down here didn't stay down there for too long. It just continued to move back up. And so it was our choice yesterday to actually go ahead and look to buy based on some swing trading. So yesterday in the trading room, we actually made a decision to go ahead and buy that particular pair just because we anticipated price to move all the way back up again towards our target. And we said that we could wait for it to come back and settle there and then start thinking about buying. But because of the rate decision yesterday, we said, hey, what the heck? All right, let's get crazy, right? Let's go ahead and look to buy. And if I go to our setup right here, I believe, take a look over here. I believe, let's see here. There's the EuroCAD right here. So we're actually in a buy already. We have 78 pips on that one right there on the buy. And we bought it at 49.31. So we already got in at 49.31. We saw the opportunity. We decided to make a choice to buy in. In fact, we got 2 positions in on there. There you can see right here. I wonder if it's 3. No, just 2. We got 2 positions in right here. We're up on both of them about 75 pips. Different, very close. The levels are very close that we got in here. And I'm assuming that price was trading around that level a couple of times before it broke out. So we're definitely still long on this. So this is the deal. Do I believe that the Euro Aussie is trending bullish? Yes, I do. This is the reason why I went ahead and traded long based on the trend. But do I believe that the market's going to correct as well? Absolutely. Price, or at least the market's moving waves, and waves are in 5-wave structure in 3-wave correction. All right. So we have a 5-wave impulsive move, then we have a correction wave or a correction phase, which is in a 3-wave move. So I believe very firmly on the Elliott wave structure. So when I look at the EuroCAD right here, EuroCAD is in a very strong rally. I get it. Those traders that are in there and they've got the targets way down there, I get it. You're thinking, my gosh, I'm not going to get back to my target. You will get back there in time. You just have to be patient enough. Now, when is that going to happen? I mean, that's a question everyone has, right? When is price going to move back to my target? Well, we got to take a look at the wave structure. That gives me a very good sense of when I can expect price to start moving back. Let's check it out. So what I'm going to do is, this is the big bullish move that we have right here, right? Now, with this big bullish move right here, what we're going to look for is, does price show wave structure in the lower time frame? And I'm going to go down to the lower time frame. 1 hour time frame is good enough right here. And here is our chart. Now, I want to say this too. All right, I want to say this too. Listen here. I also have this rule in place. All right, I've got this rule in place. When I look at a chart, and it takes too much work to define and understand what's going on with that chart, I simply move away. All right, I wait until it gives me better structure, better visuals, so I can be able to identify what's going on. When we see one straight big move to the upside and there's no significant structure in place to identify my wave structure, then all I'm simply going to go ahead and say, hey, is this. Strong move up, strong move down. That's it, simple. And then when I see this right here, I'm seeing the same thing. Strong move up, strong move down. All right. So which means that we have a very aggressive wave one. I always going to call a wave one. I look at this and I say, hey, all of these moves inside right here are creating structure, but very aggressive structure. So what I'll be looking for is anytime you have a very sharp move, guess what happens? Price eventually gets into what we call a rising wedge, and a wedge is up. When we have a wedge like this, then we have a very sharp move to the downside. So strong up, strong down, and a rising wedge will create that. Call it an ending diagonal as well. Rising wedge, ending diagonal, those patterns create strong moves to the downside. So what I'll be expecting to see right here is price, and listen here, I'm already starting to see it. I don't know if you've seen it, but I'm seeing it right now. Do you see it? Let's go ahead and break it down a little bit. When you start seeing price doing something like this, it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. When you start to see this, it's telling me that we're coming into some sort of rising wedge. What it does in the rising wedge is it just takes out the highs and pulls back. Takes out the highs, pulls back. You see here? Takes out the highs, then pulls back. All right? And you could use divergence with this as well. All right? No, you would probably, if you go down to an oscillator, look to see if divergence is taking place. Anytime you see highs taken out and pull back, then there's a good possibility of divergence kicking in on this as well. Which, if you see divergence, it means that if you're in on any sort of trend buy, you may want to go ahead and think about taking profit, get the heck out of Dodge, because if you see divergence, price is going to start breaking down, especially when you start to see the wedge holding in a pattern. All right. So same concept, right? Same idea. I don't have strong resistance other than possibly if I draw in some trend lines going across right here. We've got resistance coming off the trend lines. That will probably be my only sort of like, hey, we've got resistance there. We should be starting to see pullback. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm comfortable letting the Euro CAD play out, do what it needs to do. I do still expect price to come back to retest this level before going back up north. All right. And when it does, we're going to be making money on the downside, and then we're going to be looking to buy long on trend trading. All right, we're going to be looking to buy long on trend trading. So still comfortable with the Euro CAD right here. Let's take a look at the other trades. And let's go to here. And then the other one I want to go ahead and look at, let's see here. Actually, the others we find. Let's take a look at the Euro. I'm just going to take a quick look at the Euro. No, the Aussie US dollar. Sorry. Aussie US dollar. Let's go take a look at the Aussie US dollar. That's the only one I'm really going to go ahead and check out. We have not reached this this support level right here that will become resistance. All right. Now I know that price is not, or at least resistance and support is not a defined price. It's an area. So we have not come back. I mean, we've come back as close as 32 pips away from that target right here. All right. Now we're in a trade. We're having some sort of correction. Let's take a look at the lower time frame right here and determine what that correction is. Listen, when I go to my wave rider, this is the wave rider right here with these moving averages. And when I go to the wave rider right here and I see price going through these channels and then coming back to retest the channel right here, I see this as a support level for price to continue. I'm looking for my target up here at the top. I believe that we're in a fourth wave on this chart, on a fourth wave correction move, which means that fourth waves are seen as consolidated. And so this is going to be my support level right here. I'm expecting Aussie US dollar to continue to rally. But I'm going to say this, all right? Before tomorrow's news, before the non-farm payroll comes out tomorrow, right? Before the non-farm payroll comes out tomorrow, there it is there, I will be out of the Aussie US dollar, right? Write that down. I will be out of the Aussie US dollar. We're too close to our target to not take profit before fundamental news comes out, right? We're too close to our profit, and I don't care about 20 pips or so. I'm just going to get the heck out of Dodge, right? Just go ahead and write that down. So we're definitely going to go ahead and take some profit on that trade. All right. This is going to be on the Aussie US dollar. So give it today, give it this evening, give it the morning of Friday morning. But as we get closer to this target, before the news comes out, it's time to get the heck out of Dodge. All right? Okay. Patricia, thank you. I'll go ahead and read up on that. I'm definitely going to go ahead and read up on them on the euro. DAX is down today, caused a big drop on equities. Continental. Okay, good. I'll go ahead and read up on that, exactly see what the influence is on the euro. All right, traders. Well, that pretty much wraps up this morning's coffee session. Hopefully, you guys learned a little bit. Hope you guys picked up some tips on that. And if you are in the position that I'm in currently right now, then clearly we need to just continue to be patient, see what happens tomorrow. Normally you have a good move on Thursday. Thursday's a good move for us, right? Leading into Friday. So I'm expecting some good things. Also, I also understand that non-farm payroll week can be very quiet. And I don't know why it is like that, because non-farm payroll used to be 15, 20 years ago. Actually, more than 15, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, non-farm payroll used to be really good to trade. All right? You know, in fact, I would say even between 15 and 20 years ago, it used to be a good 5 years of solid trading, non-farm payrolls. Non-farm payrolls is not a good fundamental to trade anymore. In my opinion, the non-farm payroll is dead. There's so many things around the non-farm payroll that's created that news to be really a dud report to trade. We used to have 170 to 200 pip gaps in the market. That's how effective the non-farm payroll used to be. And with the guaranteed entry points and guaranteed stops back in the day, 20 years ago, we could go ahead and trade that and not be slipped. We could get our price that we want. Everything was great when we traded the non-farm payroll. Today, we've got slippage. They hold our prices. They freeze the broker platform. Gosh, there's so many things that could affect your trade, not because you placed the wrong position, but because the broker's handling your orders a little differently. All right? So trading the news isn't something that I'm so keen on anymore. You know, like I said, 15, 20 years ago, I was very actively trading news. Not so much anymore today. All right? Now more position trading and swing trading, because even scalping at the time was great. I don't scalp anymore because my funds that I trade are slightly higher, and so therefore I don't want to get involved in scalping, because it took so long to get my orders filled. That's right. Back in the day, I was trading 2,000 lots at a time. We're talking about standard lots. And it took them about 15 to 20 minutes to fill my orders. That type of stress, I'm done with, man. Now we go ahead and just position trade. Easier, simple. It's less stressful. And it allows you to get very close to what you want to get in price. All right? And that's important right there. So take a look and see exactly how. I want to just see here. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what the markets do now as we're heading into the non-farm payroll. We'll take a look again on tomorrow, Friday morning. We'll take a look and see exactly how the non-farm payroll affected the market and how it affected our trades. But again, make a note, Aussie US dollar, I'm absolutely going to get out of the Aussie US dollar before the news comes out tomorrow. Now, I want to say this much. The US dollar CAD, I'm currently in a position on the US dollar CAD. Only one trade, all right, and I'm going to let that one ride. In fact, if I take a look and see you right here, I believe we are in, let's see here, US dollar CAD. We are in on a sell. So we're on a sell US dollar CAD one position. I'm okay holding on to that position over the non-farm payroll. and see if I pick up some new positions or price goes ahead and hits my target. Either way, all right, I'm going to be okay with that. All right, so that's the setup for tomorrow. All right, traders, with that being said, have a great Thursday. We'll see you back again on Friday, same time, 9 o'clock. And this is F Big Dog, wishing you peace, joy, and successful trading. Until next time, happy trading.